what surprised you, or what has surprised you most about this run that the Packers have gone on here? They were 4-6 when Aaron Rodgers says he's going to run the table, and they had to run the table, and sure enough, they do.
I think it's probably been how much he's getting from his supporting cast. We've kind of seen him. I mean, we know what Aaron Rodgers can do. I think we've seen him be a little more aggressive with when he gets out of the pocket and when he takes off and runs these last couple months here. And that obviously helps open up the offense, but they shifted Ty Montgomery into the backfield. That certainly helped them. But I think we saw last night, guys like Geronimo Allison coming out of nowhere and making big catches for them. And they're getting some production now from Jared Cook if they weren't earlier in the season. So, I think as much as anything, it's just getting that help from the guys around him that wasn't there before. And you really see that. Especially in the second half last night, we saw that again.
Geronimo Allison might be my favorite new name
a cool
in the
name,
NFL, by the way. It might be my fantasy team next year. Will Allison be a key to the victory for the Packers when they meet the Giants at Lambeau? If not, who will be?
Well, I think he might be. It's hard to say every week to week. I don't know that anyone would have said he was necessarily the key Sunday night, but that's a really good Giants secondary, and I think that's the matchup on that side of the ball. The Packers are banged up in their secondary, so it's going to be hard for them to cover Odell Beckham, but that New York offense has been pretty hit or miss, and usually a miss most weeks. So it's really going to come down to whether or not that really good Giants defense can slow down Rodgers. And I think we've seen teams, even last night, the way that teams can beat Aaron Rodgers, if you can create pressure and kind of pin him in just by rushing 4 and dropping 7, you've got a chance. And the Giants have one of the best defensive lines in football at creating pressure without needing to bring extra blitzes. So I think they've definitely got a shot, and it might come down to, whether or not one of those kind of supplementary guys can step up and make some big plays for Rodgers in the passing game once he does have to improvise a little bit.